everybody. Welcome back again. This is Kathleen Collins, and we are in segment 3 of my music and our senses program. Thanks for coming back and joining me again. In our last segment, we were sharpening up our sense of seeing or sight, which we decided was a really important sense for being a great audience and being able to learn a lot about music and the performance when we're being an audience. Today we're going to work on that other really important sense for audiences, our ears, hearing, and listening. So I want you today we're going to start off, if you can, to close your eyes. And I want you to pay really close attention to the types of sounds you're hearing coming out of the violin. I'm going to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star for you again. A couple of different ways. You hear a couple of different types of sounds while I'm playing. The first way is going to be the normal way that you've been hearing me play the violin pretty much all along. Second way, you might hear a different type of sound. So while you're closing your eyes, I want you, maybe you can raise your hand when you hear that different type of sound and see if you can catch when it comes in. All right, so everybody close your eyes, and here we go. You can open your eyes now and have a look. I wonder if anybody heard that sort of popping noise. Did anyone pay attention to that? At first, the violin was playing in our nice, smooth way, like this. But then, all of a sudden, you might have heard a popping sound like this. Did anybody notice that with just using your ears? That's a pretty cool thing that the violins can do. Like I said before, most of the time we use our bow and we pull our bow across the strings, but every now and then we have some different tools that we use or different ways of playing the instrument too. Now, if you use both your eyes and your ears together, let's see if you can figure out how I'm making that special popping sound. And by the way, here's a chance for us to learn a different word as well. This new word, meaning the popping sound that I played, that's a technique that we call pizzicato. It's an Italian word that when we use to describe music. If everyone can try that word together, that would be great. Pizzicato. Great. You can say it to yourself a few times. It's a really fun word to say. All right, so now I want you to use both your eyes and your ears all at the same time. That means you've got to really concentrate hard and watch what happens when we switch from playing with a bow to playing pizzicato. Here I go. Cool. What happened there? Did you notice what change was made? It's pretty neat. I went from using my bow on the strings, and then I stuck my finger out, and I just put my finger on the strings like this and pulled it. Look at that. Makes a really neat sound. That is a little bit the way a guitar plays. In fact, we can even play like this. Pretty cool. This violin is such a cool instrument, I'm telling you. All right, so now that we've established that you can play both with your bow and with the fingers, I'm going to play another song for you. It's a song that I played at the very beginning of today's segment. You might be familiar with it. It's called Pop Goes the Weasel. If you don't know what a weasel is, let's talk about that. A weasel is a sort of a long, slender, skinny animal. It's very shy. It lives in forests. In fact, we probably have weasels living all around us. We just never see them because they're very shy. And this is a song. It's called, the words go like this: all around the cobbler's bench, the monkey chased the weasel. The weasel thought 'twas all in fun. Pop goes the weasel. Now, a cobbler is a person who makes shoes. If you remember the Pinocchio movie, Geppetto, Pinocchio's father, was a cobbler. So you can envision this weasel running around, a monkey chasing the weasel, and then all of a sudden the weasel goes pop into the hole. Now, just watch what happens when we get to the word pop. All right, here we go. You can sing along too if you'd like. Did you see what happened? I used my finger to play pizzicato. So you could use both your eyes and your ears to experience that change between the bow and the plucking or pizzicato, and experiencing the song in a much more involved way. Let's try that one more time. I'm going to play the entire song again. If you'd like to sing along, feel free. Great, you are really, really paying close attention. I can just feel it with both your eyes and your ears all opening up now. All right, well, it's time to play the final piece. This is going to be the piece of music that I played at the very beginning of our first segment. This time, I want you to really pay close attention using your eyes and your ears, all those cool things. See what you notice about the music. You will find that there is one little place where I play pizzicato again. So let's see if you can really pay attention and find that place. When you find that place, feel free to put your hands up in the air and say, yay, I found the pizzicato. All right, here we go. So much. And now, guess what? The audience actually gets to use your sense of touch. This is the one time that we really want the audience to use their sense of touch. So you can put your two hands together and give a good clap. The audience gets to applaud or clap. That's so cool. So we definitely want at the end of performances you to be able to clap for us. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime soon to carry on learning about music and diving a little deeper into some interesting musical concepts. Thanks, see you soon.